Hey everyone, today we're talking about faith. Someone from the crowd responded, "Teacher, I brought my son to you since he has a spirit that doesn't allow him to speak. Whenever it overpowers him, it throws him into a fit. He foams at the mouth, grinds his teeth, and stiffens up. I spoke to your disciples to see if they could throw it out, but they couldn't. If you can do anything, help us. Show us compassion." Jesus said to him, "If I can do anything, all things are possible for the one who has faith." At this, the boy's father cried out, "I have faith. Help my lack of faith." Noticing the crowd had surged together, Jesus spoke harshly to the unclean spirit. "Mute and deaf spirit, I command you to come out of him and never enter him again." After screaming and shaking the boy horribly, the spirit came out. The boy seemed to be dead. In fact, several people said that he had died. But Jesus took his hand, lifted him up, and he arose. So is faith an either or? Right? Either you're a person of faith or you are faithless. If you're putting it that black and white, honestly, there's a lot of times when I guess I would be on the bad side of that. It just depends on the day. But really, I think a better synonym for faith is trust, because trust is relational. Trust builds over time based on consistent actions between two people. And this man in the story, he didn't actually have a relationship with Jesus yet. Who knows what he'd heard about him? And so that's why his request to Jesus is a little uncertain. We think about the way we use this language for other people, not just in a religious context. It does all kind of come together, right? If I say, "I believe in you," or say, "I have faith in you," I'm not saying I think you exist. I'm saying something about your character, about our relationship with one another. So a lot of people, they believe in God, but they don't really believe in God. Right? They know God exists, but they're not actually sure if God is on their side or not. And I think the second one is way more important. You see, trust is also not an either or, it's a sliding scale. It's perfectly here expressed by this father. It's one of my favorite verses where he says, well, to paraphrase, "I trust you, but help my lack of trust." Some days it's stronger, some days it's not, but it's still there. And what this says is that a relationship is bigger than how I feel about it in any one particular moment. That may feel frustrating when trust ebbs and flows, and that's true for both sides, right? Jesus kind of seems frustrated here, but if we're faithful, we'll still do right by other people, and that's what Jesus does. Do we have faith that God is faithful? That Christ's faithfulness is bigger than our feelings. It's bigger than our fears. No matter how small or even dead it appears, Jesus still will take your hand and raise you up.